Hello everyone and welcome back to the start of a brand new Lost Eidolons recording chunk. Last time we destroyed some monsters out here in exile. And today we are going to go talk to Clara, who has changed. It's been 2 years since the events at, where was it? VLA? Or, can't even really remember what it was called. And yeah, we're in exile right now.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Clara, we need to talk.
Well, hurry up then. It's almost time for evening training.
I know how much work you've put in these past 2 years. Without you, our forces wouldn't be anywhere near as strong as they are.
Why do I sense a but coming?
I think you're pushing them too hard. Not to mention overworking yourself. You've done more than enough. You have nothing to prove here. And I want all of us to make it to the end of the story. So try not to collapse before then, okay?
If I fall down, I'll just get up again. Pushing too hard is the last thing I'm worried about. Look at me. The patch. This damn scar. Peering out at the world through one eye. Lately, I'm almost getting used to it. Do you know how frustrating that is?
Clara...
If I can learn to live with that, how long before I do the same with all of it? With him? If I slow down now, lose that fire, lose my touch, gods, just thinking about it drives me insane.
I know where you're coming from. I've been there myself. But slowing down isn't giving up. It's conserving your strength. Just because a wound heals doesn't mean we forget it. Accepting that Leon's gone doesn't mean I don't still care. It just means not letting it hurt me over and over, so I can stay calm and do what needs to be done. In that sense, I'm stronger than ever. And I think you are too. So please, don't push yourself so hard. I'm counting on you.
Still got that silver tongue, I see.
It's not just talk.
I know. And I hear you.
Eden, sir. Excuse me for interrupting.
It's fine. What is it?
Lady Marshall is looking for you. She says there's something she'd like to discuss.
Got it.
Looks like the time to make the mark may be coming. So what, have we set ourselves up as like a backwoods overlord or something? If she's High Commander? Thought we would have taken that position ourselves. I'm thrilled to report that our camp in Faunocht is now fully self-sustainable after a great deal of trial and error. All necessities have been secured. Sources of water and timber have been identified and are being carefully managed to avoid exhaustion. As for food, our foragers discover new edible fauna every day, as well as endless wildlife for hunting. Best of all, our parchment-making operation is finally up and running. With ample pages now available to all, my reports are free to use as many long, flowery adjectives as I choose. Oh my god, what is going on with me? Find it exhilarating, stimulating, and propitious. Alas, other resources such as metal for weapons and tools prove far more elusive. So far, we discovered 2 ancient mine shafts in the region, and lacking the tools or experience to expand them, their output is limited. But lacking. Okay. On that note, after months of hard training, boots are becoming a major problem. We have no shortage of hides, but only a handful of capable leather workers. We may need to implement an apprenticeship system. In any case, as requested, our campaign stockpile remains furnished with enough supplies for 1 month's journey back into the world. We are prepared to march at a moment's notice, as we have been for the last 6 months. But I confess, the longer we stay, the less I wish to go. Can't blame you for that.
Yes?
Hi there.
Saw your notice. I brought medicine for the villagers. You didn't have to do that yourself.
You
53
have my
currently owned.
thanks.
Thank you. I'll see they get to the people who need them.
Yes?
Marshall, what is it?
Eden, good timing. That sign you've been waiting for. I think I found it. Marcus of House Siegwolf has been making some unusual moves. Leonard?
Yes, my lady. I'll take over from here. We've recently confirmed that Marcus has been purchasing arms in bulk from Hullisburg. He's also been arranging covert meetings with some colorful individuals, including mercenaries that have been spotted coming and going from the city.
Then that would mean...
He's preparing for war. It's the only explanation.
If we've got this information, Ballastar's people will too.
I agree. I expect they'll respond before long.
Leonard, keep an eye on them. If he moves a single soldier that way, I want to know about it.
Of course.
As soon as that report comes in, we'll call in all forces and decide what to do.
Understood.
Though our information is obviously going to be out of date as far away as we are. Ooh, my leadership's up. Leadership is increased to 90. Got some gold and some gear. So let's see. Procure supplies. Need some assistance. Yep. Bandit duty. Appointment ceremony. Well, we're gonna hold the appointment ceremony. But we'll do that last. Talk with Sarah and then do side quests. Let's read. Whatever that is, initiate a treacherous informant, one of the personal insults and grievances against the Emperor. C.C. Oming. Loosed a clouder of cats on a bed of daisies belonging to a noble household.
Hello.
Our provisions.
Hi there.
Sarah, how are we doing on provisions? Set for the next 3 months, our hunting and foraging squads are performing well thanks to Clara. Which you would know if you'd actually read the inventory report I submitted.
Well...
My defense, that thing was 30 pages long. Not that I'm complaining. You've done a great job taking over supply management. Trying to, anyway. Now, if we could just get these stubborn soldiers to turn in their reports on time. Where do you even find that much paper?
Pardon?
Oh, Eden, honestly, I sent you a report about our parchment-making operation months ago. Yeah, you need to, like, slap him. I didn't expect to run into a behemoth.
Hi there.
It's been a while since we talked properly. How have you been?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Cap. I'm alright, I guess. Something on your mind?
Let's see.
Do you ever wonder how much the world has changed without us? Not a single day goes by that I don't think about Lynetta. Sometimes I wonder if I'd even recognize it anymore. I wonder what Asura would think of all this chaos. Can't believe he and that bastard share a bloodline. Or what's left of one.
What do you mean?
Ballastar told me the Empire killed his father when he was a kid. Seriously, that's his problem? A dead dad? It's pretty cold coming from you. Everyone lost somebody during the war. Now they are again. Because of him. Hell, my folks died when I was 3. You don't see me torching villages over it. Might be a little cold from Robin, because it's not just his dad. It's most of his family.
Yeah?
Local news.
Any news in Faunocht province that I should know about?
Nothing much, though we have been getting some complaints lately.
Complaints from who?
Some of the other colorful souls who live around here. Hermits and such. Apparently they don't like how we conduct monster hunts.
It's always something.
Hey, if you're interested, one of the louder ones dropped in today to chew my ear off. He's still in camp.
I'll check it out. Thanks.
And Cap, try to be patient. The people out here can be prickly.
There goes the neighborhood. An exile. Hermit. Elderly refugee.
Hi there. My name's Eden. I'm in charge around here.
Well, well, the great hero of Faunacht has finally deigned to grace me with a meeting.
Voice is too old for
How
that face.
kind of you to stoop to the level of us lowly outcasts, your grace.
I understand you've got some kind of issue with our monster hunts. How can I help?
You can cut it the hell out! That's how.
Please, let's stay civil. I'm sure we can work this out.
Civil my ass! You people have been cutting down our woods, stealing our game.
How long have you been here?
15 years!
Then you've got no more right to this land than we do. We only hunt monsters for self-defense and things we need to survive. If you've got a problem with it, go somewhere else.
You go somewhere else! There's 100 other valleys around here with no people.
Moving our base would just mean we'd be out here even longer.
I knew this was a waste of time.
You can say that again.
Yeah? How'd it go?
Terrible. I could barely get a word in edgewise.
I told you he was prickly, but it doesn't mean he's wrong.
It's not like he's part of some ancient tribe. He's a runaway squatter, same as us.
Try to see it from their perspective. Most of the people here are refugees.
We're refugees.
Yeah, and we have an army.
Which means we can't just run and hide from monsters the way they do. If we don't deal with these things, they pick the whole camp off one by one.
Cap, come on. When did you get so inflexible? Neither side's in the wrong here, but we shouldn't get to bully them just because there are more of us.
You're right, of course. Damn it. I'll go talk to him again. Try to work something out.
That's the spirit.
Being in charge is annoying.
Yeah?
Let's talk with Rivera real
Hi there.
fast. You two look busy. Yeah, as always. Something wrong? Don't mind him, Cap. Everything's fine. I'm a little worried about Robin. Just feels like I've seen more monsters in the past 2 years than the rest of my life. Now don't start grumbling again. Besides, it's good practice.
Yes.
He's got a point, you know. Better to train on a hunt you can control than get surprised during the real thing. I think I've had just about enough of training around here. Bara's all rating you pretty hard, huh? We'll manage, but she's definitely not taking it easy. If it were just me, that'd be one thing. I'm used to everyone treating me like a kid.
Oh.
But the way she's been acting toward Francisco really burns me up. There, see? Now you're upset again. Told you not to get going about it.
I'm back, and I'd like to apologize.
I'm listening.
It doesn't matter who's right or wrong. We stomped in here and made your life worse.
Oh, I apologize too. I shouldn't have gone off like that. You're just trying to help. It's not like it's been all bad. It's certainly safer around here now. Just hungrier.
How about this? We don't intend to be here forever, but in the meantime, what if we share?
Share? What?
Everything. Any monsters we kill, we'll set aside a portion of what we harvest for you.
Well, that would be great! Oh, but you folks probably kill a lot more meat than I know what to do with.
But there are others around here, right?
Well, sure. A couple of loners like me, some families, a little scraggly village or two.
Think you could put us in touch? Same offer. Anybody whose feathers we've ruffled, we'll make it right. I'll even throw in some supplies for your help. How's a dozen new bows sound?
Ha! Sounds like a fair deal to me. I take it back. You folks are good people.
We try to be, anyway.
Yeah?
I took care of that situation.
I heard. Nicely done, Cap.
I guess so.
Problem?
Used to be that would have taken me one conversation instead of 5. I'm worried you're right. They have changed.
We've all been through a lot. You more than most. Nobody expects perfection from you, so long as you don't stop trying.
Or you could take over.
I'll pass.
Damn it.
Some golden rapport. Alright, who's next? Francisco. I want to save that. Let's just chat with Lita, Leonard, and Gilbert. Alright. Killed another behemoth today. Man, he can't spell, can he? It's the 3rd this month. This one was bigger than most, and the hide was really thick. We should talk to the blacksmiths and have them make longer spears for the future. Maybe reinforce the heads or something. There's also one of those big worm guys. Verma, whatever. Hate those things. Way too many teeth. Really can't respect a monster that's big, but still tries to hide underground and be all sneaky. That's just weak. Everything's normal otherwise. Some hellhounds and more of those weird lizards around camp. One guy got bit, but he's okay. Just a few fingers off his left hand and he's alrighty, so no big. Ugh. Got a map from one of the locals that told us where they nest, so I'll probably take a squad and clear them out soon. Meanwhile, gonna tell the Night Watch to hang more meat traps at the 4th perimeter line. This place isn't that bad once you get used to it. I wonder how much longer we're gonna be here, though. And what that bastard's doing while we're gone.
Need something?
Clara thinks it's time we started marching. Any thoughts? There's good arguments on both sides. Yeah, and Clara and I have been yelling them at each other for 2 years. So what do you think? Is she right? Are we ready?
Now, let's see here.
If it was us against Battlestar today, I'd say our odds are decent enough. As for Clara, there is such a thing as being right for the wrong reasons. You don't trust her judgment? I'll be honest with you, kid. We're off the map in more ways than one here. My experience has its limits. Your instincts, on the other hand, are about as sharp as they come. Not sharp enough, or we wouldn't be here. Better here than 6 feet under. Nod.
What is it?
What's our intelligence situation? Roughly the same as the last 2 years. You asked me to prioritize secrecy, so our scouts and spies remain here. Till you order otherwise, little will change, sir.
Alright.
Well, I can think of one thing that's changed. You calling me sir.
Curious.
Ah, as opposed to mercenary, you mean? Or you fool. Yes, well, you're no longer either of those things.
Well...
Careful. That almost sounded like a compliment. Merely a recognition of fact. You have become a leader worthy of my respect. By hiding in the woods,
I concur.
by recognizing the value of patience, among other things. Yeah, I gotta say, I like Leonard a lot better than most of the little merry band of characters we've picked up.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, I have a question for you. Who's in charge of horses around here? If you're asking who tends the stables, we have a few. Why? So, is it more than one person? Phew, for a minute there I thought our whole cavalry operation might be seriously amateur.
I'm listening.
I take it you have some thoughts? I've had my eye on the stables for a while. I hardly ever see anyone around. Also, the horses don't get enough exercise, and when they do, whoever's in charge of feed has been giving them grain right after.
Excuse me?
That's not good for them. It's basic stuff. Sounds right to me. Did you say anything? Oh, you bet. I gave that amateur a piece of my mind and then some. If you want my advice, you should put someone else in charge over there. Don't think anyone else in our army knows much more when it comes to horses. Then train a new stable master. I could do it that much myself in 2 or 3 days. I appreciate the offer, Lita. But I think I'll pass for now. What for? You don't think I'm qualified? It's not that. You're just not the most patient person. Huh? Training people. It's like training horses. It takes both carrot and stick, but you have to find the balance between them. If you use all the stick, eventually they'll just stop listening. If all you use is the stick, eventually they'll just stop listening to you. You're saying I'm too blunt. Probably right, but it's not like I try to be. What do you mean? In a place like Liviu, being patient with people isn't an option. In fact, it could get you killed. I've had to be fierce to survive. I know what you mean. But it's different here. Everyone is doing their best and trying to work together. So they're from Liviu? But if you have advice, you should share it. I'm sure it will be welcome. You don't need to be fierce to get your point across. Huh, you really think so? I know so, and if I'm wrong, you can come complain to me directly. If your input has merit, I'll see to it personally. Alright, learning how to use kick gloves might take some time to adjust to.
Yep.
But an order is an order. I'll do my best.
Sure.
Good, and that's all there is to it. Everyone? Yep. Well, then this is where this episode ends. Next time, we'll go talk to Andrea, Clara, and Gabriel. Till then.